Greetings, welcome to Heart of Azeroth. Uh, so we're gonna do the catch-up experience in World of Warcraft, and see what that's about. So it's in Arathi Highlands, and I went there on my when I was level 70, but then I went back to Stormwind and leveled up. So I'm level 71 now, but you can also wait. Hold on. You can access this. It's worth mentioning, I think. If you go to the adventure guide and then in tutorials, furthest down to the right, you have the catch-up experience. Journey through the other Arathi Highlands to help refamiliarize yourself with the World of Warcraft and receive updated gear for your character. You can leave the catch-up experience at any point. So we're gonna go there. And sorry, my voice and appearance is a little bit, I'm a bit under the weather. I've had flu for 2 days now. This is my second day. Starting to feel a little bit better, but yeah, it is what it is, and I'm just trying to ride it out um, by playing World of Warcraft and drinking ginger, ginger with honey. So here we are, Hammerfall. So I'm not gonna leave catch up. My gear is a bit funny. I don't know what kind of gear. Wait, item level 43. What is this? Where did I don't even know where I got this gear. I got like Sun Soul Helm level 75. Equipment set start. Okay, so that's some kind of a start set that I got, which is not, it doesn't look great. Uh, but yeah, maybe I don't really know uh, why it's so low level. But never mind, we'll just
The way forward will
go for it.
not be
Null
easy.
Way. Good to have you here, Bobillion. Well, I think I'm gonna change my characters' names. Probably. I had these spontaneous names I made with just Illion at the end. But after I thought about, well, I'm not sure if I'm gonna change it. Actually, you gotta pay for that. So, but anyway, we'll continue. So I'm Bobillion here. That's the name for my paladin. Slay 10 gnolls within Hammerfall. And yeah, it looks like that's the item level,
I know the Highlands have seen
around
more than
70.
enough conflict. We have to end this before it can escalate.
Okay, so off we go. This should be a pretty accommodating experience, I reckon. Uh, that's a no. I haven't played this paladin for quite a while. And I have some other characters I need to I need to up my level with as well. Have a priest and a warrior, and we just finished remix, so in remix you got to level um, 80 anyway, so I haven't set up my keys or anything yet, so it's a little bit. Some of these require two-handed weapons as well. Wait, I carry one-handed. Even though I'm Ret Paladin, maybe I gotta throw in another weapon here. Two-hand mace. I kind of want to go with the sword. Don't I have a sword? Okay, we'll go with the mace. There we go. Big mace. Yeah, so I'm not so used to this paladin, as you can see. Why are these showing? Is that... I don't recall I've set them to show their health bars. Maybe it's something that's set up particularly for this catch-up experience. I'm guessing it's so the user interface is maybe a little bit tweaked for this experience. I'm guessing. Why can't I use this? Crusading strikes. Wait, that's a passive? Why do I have it here if it's a passive? Okay, let me remove that. That's weird. I have a passive spell on my bar. That makes no sense at all. You're in the wrong zone. Summon Steward, Curian. Oh, so that is for Shadowlands, I think. And I have 2 of these here. Mechanism bypass opens nearly and locked in the Dragon Isles outer world. Okay, that's nothing I need to keep here either. Okay, so let's continue. So that was the first introductionary. Let me see my mount. Here we go. Always nice to be able to hop on the Divine Steed.
A long road lies before us.
And let's see, we can get a mace, shield, sword, one-handed sword. Why can't I get a big two-handed sword? That kinda sucks. Okay, I'll go for this one. It looks pretty cool. Oh wait, I get all of them?
I will do
Okay, I got all of them. Travel to Goshek Farm.
Control your power.
Okay.
This is starting to look like a coordinated assault. Let's move.
Oh, that was a one-handed mace. I keep getting the same items, I think. Okay, go check farm. Let me just see. Go check farm. It's down there. And field repair animal. Okay, off we go. Mount up by clicking the ability item. I I don't know why this is here. I know how to mount up, but what is this? Wake of Ashes. I'm not supposed to click that. Anyway, so yeah, mount up by clicking. So they're basically at the catch up. It's like ride a flying mount. Okay, so I have to. Okay, fly higher, space, surge forward, press 1, land on the ground. Okay. Oh, so it's teaching me how to fly basically. Okay, so the catch-up experience is not only uh, a leveling experience, it's you're actually learning how to play.
Raiding farms. The ogres and kobolds must be gathering supplies for a larger strike.
Okay. We get some bags. 24 slot. I already got 26 and 30 slot bags. Recover 4 priced pumpkins. And
Dreaming is over.
slay Runk. This annoying ogre is making this farm his new home. He can't even fit through the door.
I will never forget.
Thrall, let's see. Collect 7 poorly written plans. So very basic quests, but it's kind of fun. You're meeting up with Jaina Proudmoore, Thrall, and getting these kind of introductionary quests. Let's see. Gotta get some pumpkins. Yeah, this feels very it feels very level 1, even though we're doing this as a catch up at level 70. So it's a little bit strange that you have a new player almost level 1 experience at level 70. I'm not so sure I grasp the idea behind it. Okay, we need to slay someone. Runk. Okay, so he's in here somewhere. That's him. He's dead. So we're waiting for respawn. He can't even fit through the door, so he should be inside. He should spawn here, like, any second. There we go. That was wrong. And so his name is Runk, and if you guys want, you can look up what that means in Swedish. I'm not gonna tell you. Poorly written plans, so we just slay a couple of these. Okay, and we get the plans from them as drops. Yeah, this feels very stuck ogre. He's stuck. Let's help him. There you go. Oh, we got some plans from just letting him loose there. That's kind of fun. written plans, so we only need 2 more.
I need to get closer.
So I haven't even set up my my abilities or anything. Just going with it. Keyboard dancing. Okay, that's the last one. Whew, okay.
What would you ask the daughter of the sea?
Get a breastplate,
Well met.
um,
Well met.
some other gear,
Tongue. Together.
but it's really low level stuff, so. Travel to Stormguard Keep,
The Alliance
Plan to recover.
and it doesn't require me to travel in any particular way. I can ride or fly or... So it was only the first time that we had to fly. It was requested as part of the learning experience. Okay. Oops. Music is nice. Very... wait. Over here. Okay. Oh, it's up here. Okay. That's the problem with skywriting. You can't fly with same precision.
The true battle lies ahead.
Okay.
We cannot let the
We have
world
Thrall
fall
here
to
as well. Apply Jaina's runes to 4
a single
catapults.
spark can set the world aflame.
And repel the ogre siege outside of Stormguard Keep. And here's a side quest. Activate Fightbot 11.2.7, then interrupt its abilities 3 times. I guess I'll do that too. Why not? I'm gonna switch my flight style to regular flying. I actually enjoy that more. And I'll use Tyrael's Charger. Tyrael's Charger. So it's just much easier to fly with the regular flying. Wow. Okay. Takes quite a while to mount up, or... Oh, no, okay. I pressed the wrong... I thought I was mounting up, but I was switching the flight style again. That's why it took so long. Ooh. Etin. Repel the ogre's siege. Think I can down this guy here? I guess there's no harm trying. Oh, he does a lot of damage. But I have a lot of ways to heal up, even if I don't remember exactly how to do it right now. There we go, one flash of light, for instance. Should probably not stand in that. I'm just spamming spells. Okay. I gotta heal up. I'm not healing up. Not much, anyway. Okay, Now I'm healing up. Okay, I'm good. Radiant glory. There we go. It didn't drop anything. But he gave about 25% of repelling the siege. So that's... I guess these contribute as well to that. Oh, no, they don't. They're just a part of the other quests. Okay. That one did. See if anyone is fighting this creature, or if it's only NPCs, I think, fighting him. Okay, I'll jump in and join the fight. They're not doing that much damage though. Oh, this is a passive ability again I have up there for some reason. I'm about to die here. Almost. Okay, that's better. But we need to pick it up a little bit. Flash of light. Blessing of freedom. Blesses a party, or... I gotta heal up again. Ooh, damn. I'm about to die. I died. Well, there you go. That's what I get for not setting up my paladin properly. Oh, I died right here. It's just next to. So that's pretty convenient. Let's see, is he... Oh, he's still low health, so I can just continue. Finish him off. 74%. Okay. Let's see. We need to slay a few more, but let's deal with these catapults first. I really gotta look through my abilities. Okay, he's fighting and so I'll join him. Why not? Teamwork. We can make this happen. It looks like he's Devour Demon Hunter. Okay, so he's the new kind of demon hunters. Catapults destroyed. So we need to destroy a few more catapults. I'm so used to use travel form playing a druid. So much easier compared to all the other classes where you gotta mount up, more or less. Well, shamans don't have to mount up, I think. Level 72. There we go. Let's see, Thrall, what do you have for us? Slay Rogrok. Rogrok. So he's inside here. I guess we just... Oh, there he is. Okay, I'm doing a lot of damage. Don't want to be standing there. Yeah, that was a lot easier than the previous ones. Lucky for me, all of these are frozen as well, so I don't have to deal with those. Okay, Thrall.
Let honor guide you path.
We cannot let the world
Me, Jaina
fall
Proudmoore within Stormguard Keep.
together. We all have our cause.
I will return to Hammerfall to help with the repairs.
Okay.
And I'll do the same for Stromgarde. We could all use a moment of respite.
Let's see. Just checking my notifications. Okay, it looks good. We'll continue. So yeah, I didn't finish perhaps absolutely everything I had in mind in Remix, but most of it I got done. But in the end, I just got a little bit too distracted. Things came up and I wasn't able to finish everything in time. But I got most of the stuff done. So
What would you ask the daughter of the sea?
this catch-up Arathi Highlands experience is something that I've put on hold basically until Remix would finish. So I just figured it's a good time to start with this. Your next adventure. While things are calm here, I know of several areas across Azeroth that could use your help. Oh, nice. Lean help get you to wherever you like to go next. Wait, lean help? Okay, so my screen is still broken, that's why I can't read everything maybe properly. Let's discuss your next adventure. So we gotta choose our next adventure. That's good, we have some choices.
The Alliance will endure.
Keep assistant highlights on. During the catch-up experience, assistant highlights was turned on. This enabled highlights that recommend the next ability to use from your action bar. Would you like to keep it on? You can change it in options. Assisted highlights. I don't know. Do I really need it? Let's keep it on. Let's see. I know of a few places that could use your help. So let's see. What do we have? The War Within recap. Play key moments from the War Within, starting from the Dalaran attack all the way to the finale of Karesh. Consult the Tome of History in Valdrakken to begin. Like, shouldn't I be able to choose another? Oh wait, I haven't Fightbot, I haven't fought him yet. So, I don't want to do that. Oh, unless I have to. But let's deal with Fightbot first. So, let me see what it is I gotta do here. Fightbot. Activate Fightbot, then interrupt its abilities 3 times. Interrupt, so what do I have that can interrupt? I actually don't know. As a paladin, I don't know what I use for interrupt. Stuns the target, interrupts spell casting, and prevents any. Okay, that's a 15-second. But that's spell casting. Stun, but it's 30 seconds. It looks like I only have those two. Okay, this music is getting to me. I can't remember exactly where it is from. Is it from the War Within? But which part of it? Really great melody. We'll try with these stunts, see how it goes. Okay, let's see.
I serve Lord Troll.
What? Fightbot abilities interrupted. Well, he's not fighting, so how do I interrupt him if he's not fighting? I can't even target him. Okay. Fightbot version 11.2.7. That's not him? Is there another Fightbot here?
God welcomes all.
Am I missing something here?
Stromic hospitality was once known far and wide.
Yeah, I don't know. This quest seemed to be bugged. Activate Fightbot 11.2.7 and interrupt. Okay, I'll just abandon this. Doesn't seem to be working. But I'm gonna try it one more time. See if we can actually do this quest. Maybe it's a temporary bug or something.
Hello. Have a good one.
Thank you. We'll try again. And here we go.
I need to target something first.
Okay, I can't even target him, so... And he's not going aggro or anything. He's just standing there. Yeah, so... I don't really know. Yeah, that one doesn't seem to be working, so I'll just abandon. Pardon the interruption. And if we go back to Jaina, it's next adventure chosen, but basically there was only one adventure to be chosen. I didn't see that there were any choice for me to make. Let's abandon this and try again.
The time for dreaming is over.
Choose your next adventure. Okay.
I will never forget.
Show me where I could go next. So she says, I know of a few places that could use your help, okay?
A single spark can set the world aflame.
Yeah, this is one place, but where can I go next other than this? She said a few places. I can't scroll or anything, right? There is no I can't turn the page or anything. This is it. Hmm. That's weird. It's weird that it would be introduced as if I had a few places to choose from, but then I only get basically the War Within recap to choose. It is kind of strange, but if that's the only choice, then that's what we have to go with. So to Valdraken. Oh, wow. Tome of History. Sorry about that. The end of this questline rewards World Soul Satchel. What's a recap? Experience the events of Azeroth's past from a period of time in sequential order. Let's see. We got a bunch of... Oh, wait. I actually don't need to use those. So we got a bunch of gear, but I don't think there's anything really that is worth wearing. It's about the same level. And it looks like I have a quest to turn in here. Supporting the Storm researchers. I don't know why exactly I have that quest here, but I'll turn it in nevertheless. Man, I actually missed Dragonflight. I had a really good time during Dragonflight. Okay. Mithressa.
Honored to meet you. I will do my duty.
Oh, I got
May you
Elemental
find what you
Overflow.
seek.
Okay. And here's
You'll find nothing better in the Isles. May we trade again?
all right then. All right. A message most dire. Seat of the aspects. So wait, is this basically just taking me here to continue where it's like appropriate level wise? And this might be the actual... No, this is the Dragonflight campaign that I haven't done on this character. This is not the catch-up experience, I think. Renown of the Dragon Isles. Let me see. A message most dire. Kalegos would not speak of what happened to the source band till you arrived. Whatever he has to share gives me a terrible sense of foreboding. Speak with Alex Truss at the seat of the aspects within Valdraken. Well, I guess I can do that.
We secured the Azure archives. The Razageth storm remains enveloped around Thakthros Tower.
She seeks to free her kin, but their prison does not lie within the Azure span. What else could she be after?
My vision remains clouded. The Primalists could already be moving in our midst, and I fear I would not see it. The city must be protected. Valdraken is our people's home.
If the Primalists are here, we must find them and flush them out. They cannot be allowed to infiltrate our seat of power.
I always like when you see this in-game. Um, mm, they are kind of cinematics, but not they utilize the characters in game, and then they also show your character that you're playing in that scenario, which I like very much. So it feels like you're actually there while they're speaking, or so that's pretty cool as compared to like already pre-recorded cinematics where the characters won't show within the scenario. But I don't think this is a part of
To introduce you to Captain
speak
Drum.
to. Yeah,
She oversees
this is
security
basically
here in Valdrakken.
getting me into
Scalesworn of Valdrakken.
the Dragonflight scenario. Looks like there's a blue quest down here. But yeah, it feels like the main the main catch-up experience was just what we played in Arathi Highlands. That was basically it, I think. And whatever you do after that is kind of optional, depending on, because it doesn't really seem to be like a part of. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a part of that first scenario, since basically I'm in Valdrakken, and I don't know how it. I don't know exactly how it's set up, but I suspect that since I was level 70, so the Arathi Highlands was just a uh, um, very basic kind of catch up, where you just do a few simple quests and learn the ropes all over, so to speak, and and you get to use skywriting, kill a few bosses. Yeah, and that was basically it. So you get a little bit of gear and not really much. Get a few bags. Let me see. Did we get anything else? So yeah, I think that was basically it. And yeah, so after you've done that in Arathi Highlands at Stormguard Keep, like Jaina said, the choice was you can continue your adventures, but there was only one choice, and that was the War Within. But since I'm level 72, she sent me to Valdrakken. But if if I'm sent to Valdrakken, it's not really the War Within, it's basically Dragonflight. So I assume that she sent me here to do Dragonflight, and then perhaps eventually continue with the War Within. Hidden legacies. Nowhere to hide. But yeah, so these quests in Valdrakken, they are basically just a part of of the Dragonflight expansions. Oh, we got Lore Walker in Stormwind. Or Dornogal. If I... Or is she maybe... or she may be insinuating that I should do lore walking. Could be. But I think that kind of concludes the catch-up experience, basically, because now it's no longer the catch-up. Sorry. I got a bit of a cough from my flu. So hopefully I'll get better within a day or two. Let's head to Stormwind. Damn. It's sort of like a dry cough. It's a little bit itchy. Ooh. But the good thing is that you can always, yeah, okay, so lore walking. Maybe it's lore walking that I'm more supposed to do. Considering she told me I have a lot of choices, but then sent me to Valdrakken and told me it was the war within. So it was a little bit unclear, I think, what was meant by that last bit. But I would guess it's just that you can go to like Dornogal or Stormwind and then you can do lore walking. Let's check out the... Oh, look at that. Let's check out the trading post. I haven't been here for a while. Vengeful Gloves of the Crusader. Oh, look at that. That's some good-looking gloves. And boots. Wait, did I get all that? And so that's a bonus from something, I guess.
'Tis a good day for a bit of buying.
Should I do this on my main instead? Does it matter? Any difference? Oh wait, I think I've actually seen all of these. So it's probably not something that I'm gonna look for. No, I don't think there's anything I want from here. Pretty sure. Yeah, I've already seen
Come
all
back
these.
again.
So, well, the Arathi, the Arathi Highlands experience was a little bit brief. I think it was very short, so a little bit strange. But let's try it again on my other characters to see if there's any difference. Catch up available. So I basically just leveled to 72. So it wasn't like a huge catch up there. So let me get on my priest. So I haven't played this priest for a long time. Start catch up experience recommended. Let's go for that.
The Arathi Highlands, once bitterly contested, have seen a tenuous ceasefire between the Horde and the Alliance. But though the armistice brought a measure of peace, a new threat has thrown the region into chaos. Stormguard is under siege, and Hammerfall has suffered heavy losses. You have answered the call for aid, and stand ready to join the fight. Band together with the Horde and the Alliance to secure the Arathi Highlands.
Yeah, I think that was what we actually did, and it wasn't really a complicated or very, advanced scenario. It was very simple, actually. We did it within, I think, about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So it was very short, much shorter scenario than I thought. But uh, okay, so I'm gonna change my specs here to start a build up because I haven't played this priest since uh Warlords of Draenor probably. So it's been a while. This is one of my old mains. I have no idea what I should be playing right now. Discipline or Holy? I used to play a lot of Holy, but then when I got into PvP, I started playing more Discipline and eventually even DPS as Shadow Priest. But I've always enjoyed the Holy spec because of, I don't know, I like the lore behind the lore or the the ambience of being a holy priest. It feels like that's the most pure one, the most pure healing priest spec. Discipline can go a little bit DPS and obviously shadow. So I guess I'm gonna stick with that. And okay, let's see here. So what do I look like here? I haven't seen this guy for a long time. Oh, that's a pretty good looking gear. Probably a lot of old stuff here in the bags as well. I wonder if I played this priest a little bit. I think I did a little bit of the Legion expansion when I got back during Dragonflight on this character. But I definitely have like Dragonflight gear from the Emerald Dream, it looks like. Okay, hold on for a second. I gotta take a bathroom break. So I'll be back in a I'll be back in a minute. Okay. There we go. So we are back. Ooh. Lady
I will
Jaina
do what I
Proudmore.
can.
So we get a cool looking staff here. Ooh, purple. Slate and nose. Yeah,
My
it's the same.
Highlands have seen more than enough conflict. We have to end this before it can
So,
escalate.
as a holy priest, I don't even know what am I gonna use for damage. We got holy fire. uh, holy nova, and the rest is basically just heals. So it's quite limited when it comes to damage. Mind blast. Wait, I don't have mind blast. I got smite. Smite. Okay, we'll just go with whatever I got here. So smite. Oh, I accidentally pressed something else. 3,000. Let's try holy fire. Oh, there's a cooldown on that. It recommends chastise the target for holy damage and incapacity. Okay, I didn't know about that spell. So that's good. I guess that's good. So maybe the point of this catch-up is you have this system that assists us to use our characters properly more than just doing the quests and stuff like that. It's actually teaching us how to play our characters. So okay, so it's advising me to use holy fire, and then smite, and smite, and now what? Chastise and flash shield. Okay. I mean, now it makes sense. I kind of get it now. So it's not so much about the scenario being long or short, but it is basically what is you're just learning how to use your character. So chastise and oh, it's just this holy fire, smite, and smite. Okay, so I basically have 3 main damage spells as a as a holy priest. It would probably be much easier if I went shadow or or why do I have 2 of these here? That's strange. I have 2 prayers of mending here. So that is not necessary. Oops, I keep pressing the wrong button. That's 6. So he suggests chastise, and then holy fire, and then smite. So that's the sequence, I guess. Okay. Smite. No, that was chastise. Okay. Two more gnolls. Gnolls. Okay, so basically, I missed the point on the first round with my paladin. I completely missed the point that I should follow the casting orders as well, and the particle spirit, because I was just finger dancing on my keyboard, just spamming whatever DPS I had, which you can kind of do when you're playing a paladin anyway. So obviously the tutorial becomes less, you know, less important if if you're not following it.
The true battle lies ahead.
But this was actually good because I actually can't remember at all which which of the abilities or spells I have there are for damage. So just by doing this, the first quest, I've already grasped that I have 3 main damage spells as a holy priest. So it's Holy Fire Smite and Holy Word Chastise. So I should probably move these around a bit to keep the damage up here. I don't need to keep them amongst the healing. I usually, if I go healer, I keep all the, you know, the main heals available for keybinds, and then
Control your power.
This is starting to look
Mount
like a
up.
coordinated assault.
Okay.
Let's move.
There we go. Fly higher. Search forward. Oh. Now it's to steer. Okay. I have steered.
Raiding farms. The
There we
ogres
go.
and kobolds must be gathering supplies for a larger strike.
Recover. So it's the same quest. We slay the ogre. Let's see if there's much difference when I pay attention to the actual. Well, picking these up doesn't require really much of anything. You can. This is not really a quest that does much for you. But I think the quests where you actually have to fight something and you get instructions as to what spells or ability to use, I think that's a really good idea for like a tutorial. So that really helps. You got something to. I don't. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So I'm on my sneezing part of my flu today. So I've had the sore muscles and joints for 2 days. I was very tired yesterday, sweating, very cold at night also. The poorly written plans, okay. Oh wait, that's up there, so that's Alt, okay. I got the keybind on Alt for the damage spells. There we go. So let's remove this stuck ogre. Oh, okay. All 3. There we go. I heal anyone else here with this? There's quite a lot of people doing this. Yeah, this is the war within music, I think. So, feels like there's a lot of people doing the catch up. That's 4. We gotta slay the big guy over there. Oops, wrong one again. Two more plans. I don't. Ugh. Is he got? Oh, he's waiting there. Run. Yeah, his name is Runk. Like I said, it's. If you know Swedish, that's a funny name. Well, I'm not doing a whole lot of damage here. I even gotta heal up. But we're doing fine. All right. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, we need a few more poorly written plans. 2 more. Oh, and I got fear as well. I forgot about that. I haven't feared anyone for years. Can't even remember last time I used fear. It's been a while. Let's try to fear him. Yeah, that worked fine. All right. So I mean, it's not a huge XP gain you're getting here, but we'll maybe gain like 1 level. Stromguard keep.
Is their next target.
Yeah.
We must make haste.
Make haste, warrior. I mean, priest. Wait, this is a level. Oh, level 40. Oh, I see. So this is. I thought this was a like level 70 thing, but I guess it's for. You can catch up at. I don't know what is the lowest level. Hi. I guess I'll ask her. Do you know at what level can you do this catch up? I mean, the lowest. I came here at level 70. So I'm guessing it's maybe level 40. Hello, the lowest, I'm not sure what it is. I'm level 40 though on this character. Yeah, you can kind of figure that out, but let me see. Have you seen any lower level Characters here. Have you seen any lower level characters here? Actually, so far, I've only seen higher things. So maybe it's something like, what is it called? The exiles, the exile place where one can. Don't you start at a higher level there? Start at a higher level. So I haven't. I can't remember. Maybe I did Exiles Reach once, but I never went back there, so I actually don't remember what it was like or anything. Um, but I heard a lot of people say it's kind of a rushed experience, and I've always enjoyed the sort of the classic leveling experience, and I've actually missed it because yeah, as the Heart of Azeroth channel states, I enjoy the questing, I enjoy the lore, and things like that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll keep an eye out for Lower Than Me. I have so many questions. Thank you. Okay, so I guess we'll. Oh, wait, I have Tabard of the Lightbringer here. This used to be a big deal once upon a time. But the Tabard of the Lightbringer, if I remember it correctly, was much brighter back in the days, and then they changed the animation to something less bright. It used to be like really shining like the sun. That's a shame, I think, that it was changed. I can't remember even where I got it. Tabard of the Lightbringer. I can't remember. Is it a drop or... or is it something you get from... Let me see. Let me see quickly. Where do you get the Tabard of the Lightbringer? Wonder if it's even available anymore in retail. Obtained as a quest reward from the Lightbringer's Redemption. But the good thing is I have it on my Paladin, which is perfect. Suffusing the player with light for 5 minutes. The tabard itself is a symbol of the Knights of the Silver Hand, an order of paladins formerly led by Uther the Lightbringer. This is the only tabard in game to show the presumed symbol of the Knights of the Silver Hand. There are only 5 other tabards that have on-use effects. The others are the Argent Crusader, which teleports. Then we have Baradin's Warden Tabard, teleports. Also Folbarad, Hell Screams, also teleport. We have Tabard of Protector. Show how heroic you are for heroism at the battle for the Dark Portal. I don't know what that does exactly. And then Theramore. So, or you can plant a Theramore banner. So, Tabard of Protector might actually be something cool. Tabard of Protector is a tabard and quest reward. Part of the pre-launch event of World of Warcraft. After the launch of the expansion, the quest was removed and the tabard is no longer obtainable. It looks like the Tabard of Argent Dawn, but has an on-use effect that causes special effect similar to Holy Nova around the character and causes the player to flex their muscles. So it's like a flex tabard. But I wonder if the Tabard of the Lightbringer is still available. It's a reward from... It is a quest reward. The Lightbringer's Redemption. Although the Tabard and the other rewards cannot be sold to vendors, they can be sold and bought at the auction house, albeit at usually considerable prices to this day. The tabard usually being valued at over 200,000 gold. May you always bring light into dark places. So I have that, and I don't remember if that's something I bought back in the days from the auction house or I got it from the quest. I can't really remember. So let's get to Stromgarde. So here in Arathi we basically gain about 1 level and get a little bit of like insight into how to play. Oh, flying past. Damn. Let's try that again. I'm stuck. There we go.
The way forward will not be easy.
So, apply Jaina's runes to 4 catapults and Thrall. Repel the Ogre's siege. I think that was it. It's only these 2. Yeah. Okay. I think it's gonna be problematic for me to slay these Etting Crushers by myself. They're a little bit too, I think, powerful for me. I can't find my power word shield. Where is my shield? Yeah, this is definitely a little bit problematic as a healer here, I think. Oops, I'm accidentally just healing instead of doing damage. Yeah, just this little guy here is problematic for me to slay. Let alone the Etin. That would definitely be difficult for me. Let me get to the catapults first. Yes, I got that one. Good. But Power word infusion. I'm about to die. Or maybe not. It's a real challenge to play as a holy priest, I think. If you gotta do like quests where you gotta do damage. And I remember I used to level with a priest back in the days. Which is, you know, it's unnecessarily complicated in a way. Level as a priest healer. And it didn't occur to me until quite a long time afterwards that how much easier it is to level as a DPS. Should have been obvious, I guess, but never really occurred to me. I thought that it would be somehow balanced out or something, I don't know. But obviously it's not, because it's just so much more complicated to slay anything. Let's see. Oh, no one is fighting these. So we need 2 more of these. Anyone fighting him? No. No one is fighting the Etting. So we need to destroy 1 more. And then about 40% more. I should have power word shield here somewhere. I don't know why I don't have it. Ouch. Nope. Okay. I accidentally pressed 66. I'm kind of tagging along this guy now. Whatever he's charging. Or she. I don't know. Damn. Let's see. I can throw a buff to him. I think it's gonna go for the Ettin Crusher. Yeah, I'm healing him. I'm sure he'll charge. There we go. Perfect. So, get some heals done here. Heal everyone. All right, 95%. That's pretty good. So I think we'll get this done on these little knolls here. This is the last. There we go. Oh wait, they're somewhere else. I don't go. Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot. We gotta slay this
Let honor
this
guide
guy here as well.
The time for dreaming.
This is the last one.
Loktar
Rogrok.
for Azeroth.
Oh, that was close. I just got the hit. Last second. Perfect. And then let's see if it's the same sequence. Jaina,
The true battle.
me,
lies
Jaina at Stromguard.
I
Yeah.
will return to Hammerfall to help with the repairs.
ahead. And I'll do the same for Stromguard. We could all use a moment of respite.
Okay. Oop. It's the wrong way. There we go. Stromguard. And so basically the catch up ends here. I guess so. Since we go back to Valdrakken or the war, I thought it would be longer scenario. Me too. I'm a bit surprised, but I mean, I guess it doesn't like overstay its welcome. It's welcome across what? Oh, it's welcome across alts. Yeah, I guess. This is my second so far. Not really sure what I'm gaining doing this apart from leveling one level up. Oh wait, it's already gone. Okay, I'm standing here talking to myself. Yeah, that figures. That happens a lot. Let's see.
I will do what I can. I will never forget.
So the next adventure, I'm gonna turn off this.
A single
Where are we
spark
gonna
can
go
set the
next? Yeah,
world
it's
aflame.
just a war with it. And then we get something here. It's something that is fulfilled with this quest. I don't know exactly what it is. Oh, I don't have it now. So that one's already done. Interesting. You see also how I like how Blizzard is figuring out ways to make certain zones, you know, alive again and a little bit more crowded with players. Well, it's not a crowd really, but you see, just because of this catch-up edition, you have people spawning here in Valdrakken and doing Dragonfly content. And it's very likely that they would probably not do that unless you had the catch-up experience taking them here. They would maybe do other things like whatnot in the war within. So it's very, I think, nice of Blizzard to, in a way, re-enable what is now an old zone Valdrakken and Dragonflight, um, so that there are still, players hanging around there and doing that content. And that is something I'd like to see in a much more um, maybe advanced way, especially ways to enable old cities and capitals. And for instance, when you have these some of the time walk raiding, people, they end up in Shatra after the raid, even though they only hang out for a while around the time vendor. But it's kind of that idea that you have some sort of incentive for people to go back to some of the old cities and old zones. Because if you go there, if you level there and do old content in retail, there's usually not a whole lot of people around. The world of Azeroth has become quite a place of solitude. Many areas you can traverse, and you'll only find one or two players in the whole zone. So I think it's very healthy to try to get people back into certain old zones and cities, but obviously there has to be some sort of reason and incentive for them to go there. And that is why I had the idea that actually that housing should be, it didn't happen like that, but I had the idea that housing should be a part of the main cities in World of Warcraft. Imagine that. So the portal to your housing should be a part of, like the housing for humans at the moment. The portal there is in Stormwind, and when you get out of the housing, you get to Stormwind. So you could say that that is one way to do it. Because it means that whenever players get out of their housing zone, they automatically, well, if they use that portal, they might use the Hearthstone, that they would enter Stormwind. So obviously Stormwind would get maybe more crowded because the in and out portal to that particular housing zone is in Stormwind. So think about that. If what if some of the other major cities had the same function, like even all the Darnassus in Teldrassil? But I don't know, maybe Blizzard don't even consider that's relevant because it's been destroyed. But think about that. What if Teldrassil, Darnassus, had a portal to a housing zone there, and then automatically, if you get out of that housing zone, you would be transported to Darnassus, because that is where the portal would be, and that would automatically make Darnassus much more crowded, and due to the housing population that is connected to it. And that could be done with a lot of cities. It could be done with even Shatra and Dalaran and things like that. So then you would be in a way a part of, it wouldn't be just an alliance housing neighborhood. It would be neighborhoods, housing neighborhoods that are bound to certain cities. Like Silvermoon could have their own housing community. But the thing is that what I think would be cool is that to get out of the housing, or the portal that takes you in and out of that housing should be, it should be a physical connection that you have to go to in that city. So I think that would make the old city sort of come alive a little bit. But that's just an idea I've been juggling with for quite some time, actually. Way before housing was even you know, planned for. The first album of Arathi. Let's see. Travel to South Hold Gate in search of making contact with the garrison guardians. Okay, so these are basically just quests for for the Dragonflight here. I wonder, I actually think I've done some of the quests here. It seems that I've done quite a bit of it, because many of the main or basic quests here, it looks like I've already finished them on this character. And obviously you can see my gear, my staff. This is Verdant Aspirant Street. I can't say for sure where I got these. Maybe I got them from some kind of a bonus thing as a returning player or something. I'm not absolutely sure. I like this part that you have this teleport to the seat of the aspects.
Come forward, champion. There is something I wish to share with you.
Okay. And what is that? This is not a campaign quest.
Greetings.
The gift of silver. Life's blessings be with you. I've already seen how Tyr was reforged. Skip the gift of silver campaign chapters. I have seen it, I think.
The balance must be maintained.
Oh wait, that removed it completely. Damn, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. So... well, if I skip forward, then it's kind of... so this is a dungeon quest, it looks like. And here's a little guy. Chromie.
It's like meeting again.
Check on Eternus and Nosdormu.
We'll meet again. I've seen it.
Well, so that was something with Tyr, and I'm pretty sure I've already done all that.
I will listen.
Life's blessing. Okay, so we've done 2 so far with Watcher Cornus. Call of the Dream. Oh man, I miss Dragonflight. Honestly, I miss Dragonflight. The part of you know, of the Emerald Dream. And it's crazy, when Dragonflight released, I didn't know that the Emerald Dream was coming. And you know, Aldrassil, I mean Amirdrassil, that was gonna be a thing. So eventually, oh wait, when it that patch came, that was a huge moment for me as a fan of all the Night Elf lore and everything. Um, I think I'm gonna stand in here instead. The music is a little bit more chill. Stormwind portal room, yeah. So with housing, I guess I can go there with all my characters. Let me just see. So I created the house on my main druid, but I assume that either of my characters should be able to go there, right? Number 1, Promised Blessing Sanctuary. Man, I'm so happy with the name of this this area. 26. I don't have a neighbor here. Not yet. I'm still lacking one neighbor. And visit the smugglers. Let's go there and just check that out. I haven't been here for quite a while. And this one, the incense hauler, man, I can't find that. I think it's too complicated. It's like a riddle where I have to find something, and it's just seems very complicated. Let's try to find the smugglers somewhere. I mean, this is a pretty big place. I guess it should be here. Here we are.
What do you offer?
Oh. What do we have here? Oh, so we got more decors here. Quite a lot as well. I actually don't have that much gold on this character, so it's
Come, browse my goods.
why aren't you selling in town? We don't wish to impose upon the people on this place. We are polite, no bother. Something smells fishy here. Of course, my friend. We are by the sea. Everything smells fishy here. Okay. Yeah, so he's got a lot of stuff here. And oh wait, they're different for each spec. It says priest. So okay, I don't know if it matters. And this is, what is this? It's a little shack. Do we have anything in here? Breakwater Bite Sanctuary. Sacralite Ledger. Seamed cloth. Armbands added. Why? Can't I read it? I'm supposed to be able to touch it, but nothing happens. Or maybe that was it. Okay. I don't know. This is a peculiar place. Oh wait, I'm holding it. What? What? Oh, so I click on it, then I'll just uh, hold that ledger as if I'm writing in it, writing the Sacralite ledger. Um, but I didn't get any item, I think. I mean, that would be a pretty cool toy to have, where you can pop in and out of looking as if you're writing in a ledger. Especially if you're role playing for. It's in the appearance collection as. Oh, okay. Wait, it goes as a wrist piece. Interesting. Quite strange. So it is more like a toy actually, but it actually goes as a wrist piece. This is very confusing. Zinc cloth armbands. No, that's not it. That's something else. Visit a transmogrifier supplies. No, that's something else. Where did I get that from? I'm not sure. Sacralite ledger. So I guess, let me see. If I remove this, we get down there again. I assume that I can add this. Yeah, okay. So it's like a 15 minute effect, like a buff. No way. Let's see. I guess we can go back to Valdraken, or yeah, I'll just go back. Buy. Oh wait, there's a quest. Cetralis Priest's Pillow. Okay.
Welcome.
I think I can afford that at least. It's only 2 silver. I can afford that for sure. But that's not a quest that I have to turn in. Add it to the house chest. To the house chest? How do I do that? I actually don't know. So I'm right behind this little place here. Here's my place. Okay, so add. Add it to the priest chest. I guess I just click on it. Huh. Okay. Not so complicated. And let's turn that quest in, see what it does. So I gotta buy some of those items when I get back on my druid main. I'm just doing feathering the nest. Did you get any good pieces for your house? We hope to have more vendors visit in the future, so be sure to check back. Okay.
I look forward to seeing more of you around town. No matter where your adventures take you, may Elune guide you back to us.
It's another quest here. House upgrades. Let me see. Can we do some upgrades?
How are you?
Oh, lumber.
Watch your back.
Yeah. Might not do any lumber right now, but so this is like the idea what I'm talking about. Like you have the portal out here. That should be like the only way in and out of the housing zone. This shouldn't be any other way to get here than through this portal. And at the moment, I'm not sure if it works like that, or can you set your hearthstone to your house or your housing area? I'm not sure. If it is like this, that you can only reach this housing complex from here, portal to Founder's Point, then I feel like this is something that Blizzard could like implement on a larger scale in many of the major cities. Like you could have like a housing zone, like I said, if not in Darnassus, then maybe, yeah, what is the next Night Elf capital? Is it Amirdrasil? So maybe in Amirdrasil there would be a portal. And it would also be nice to have something outside of the portal, so it kind of supports the area in a way to make it vibrant and alive as well as a city. For instance, if you, like I said, if you imagine like if Darnassus was still available, then they could have easily made, or Silvermoon, they could easily make a portal like this for a housing complex there. So anyone who would kind of prefer the Darnassian sort of neighborhood, or Teldrassil inspired neighborhood, they could choose housing there. But I guess the housing now is maybe a compromise of many things, and that is also why in one housing zone you have sort of kind of a little bit different geography and feel to it, and music and everything. So it's just that it feels like it would be, I think, a cool idea if they could have portals like these for different housing zones connected to different cities. So they would be themed after the area and city where the portal is. So like for instance, this housing zone here, I think this one would be appropriately Founder's Point. That would be a human housing zone. And then in, let's say in Ironforge, you could have a housing complex portal to a dwarven inspired housing zone. In yeah, and you kind of get the idea behind it. And I think like that would also be a little bit of a, like I said, a little bit of a way to revive the old cities, to make them relevant again. If you have housing portals, exclusive housing portals placed in those cities. So that is something that I think would be very cool. But for now, obviously, this is I mean, a great first step. Maybe also, you know, maybe even a more practical and better option than what I'm talking about. But it's just I've had that in the back of my head for a long time, about ways of how to revive old zones And I think combining old cities with housing portals would be one way. So now I'm gonna log out of my priest. So we have done paladin, priest, my warrior. But it is a little bit, you know, the catch up is a little bit strange still, because it's so like one of the players I interacted with earlier, he also thought it was a little bit strange that the this Arathi Highlands catch up is so brief. Because the impression I got when I started it, and we're gonna do one more, start the catch-up experience. The impression I got was that, oh, this is gonna be like a full campaign, like a maybe 5 to 10 quests,
The
or
Arathi
a couple of
Highlands,
quest
once
lines with
bitterly
even more
contested,
quests.
have seen a tenuous ceasefire
And
between
it
the
would,
Horde and the Alliance.
yeah, you see,
But though the
you see the
armistice
build up here.
brought a measure of peace, a new threat has thrown
But
the
what we
region
got
into
was
chaos.
like
Stromgarde
a
is
quest
under
where we
siege,
kill
and
some
Hammerfall has
gnolls,
suffered heavy losses.
fly over and
You have
pick some
answered the call
turnips,
for aid
kill
and stand
ogre
ready
boss,
to join the fight.
and
Band together with the Horde and the Alliance to
fly over to
secure the
Stromgarde,
Arathi Highlands.
and just slay some mobs there, and destroy some catapults, kill a boss, and that was it. It didn't feel, it doesn't feel like it's a full campaign, and it sure doesn't really live up to the build up here, where it feels like, oh, we're gonna do like something is gonna go down here. So it just doesn't really feel like it lived up to that. And I thought that this catch up would also be something like, since I was asked to go here at level 70, but obviously there are those at lower level. Wow, these are level 80. Okay. Levels. Wait, level what? 70? Level 43. So yeah, it's or maybe it's more brief because I'm higher level, I'm not sure.
I will do what I can.
Let me just
We all have
reconfigure
our
this.
post.
So I just felt like it would be something a little bit more action-packed, and it would also give greater rewards. Or let me see, I'm going Fury. Man, I have no idea what to play at the moment. Two-handed or dual-handed? That is basically the choice. Let's see. I'm going dual. So this should be a little bit easier. Okay, let's slay some gnolls.
We have to end this before it can escalate.
I haven't played this for a long time, but it seems a little bit more configured compared to assisted highlight has been turned on. Wait, what is this? Recklessness. Oh, so this is just I go reckless. Okay, let's do that. Big damage. Yeah, so it's it's a bit easier when you're playing damage, obviously, if you gotta slay stuff. Wait, why am I just doing this over and over? Whirlwind. got these over here. What is that? Okay, that's all of them. I need one more. That was the last one. Yeah, and like I said, the gain is also not so much. But I guess it depends on if you're playing maybe level 40, maybe you gain a few levels, maybe 5 levels. At level 70, I gained only 1 level. Oops. That's the last. Okay. So now we do the speed run.
I know what he's
This is starting to look
Take
like
off.
a coordinated assault.
Yeah, so
Let's
it's
move.
space, surge forward. Okay,
raiding farms.
we got it.
Ogres and kobolds must be gathering supplies.
Yeah, so
for
it's just a
larger
very basic introduction. And the quests themselves,
true battle lies ahead.
they are very basic.
For Azeroth.
So it's probably just made as a quick reminder. However, it doesn't really. Yeah, it gives you some gear and weapons. That are very low item level for some reason. I don't understand it. Maybe it's scaled or something. I don't know. Let's help this guy out. There you go. Feels like I'm not pressing the right buttons here. 3. Okay, let's. Oops. There we go. See if the big dude is up. Or if. Okay, he's up. That's good. He is up. Anyone else is gonna hop in here or. Let's see. Do we need... Okay, we need a few more notes. Only 2 more. And then we're done here. That's it. So what I thought first, that, like I said, that this would be a pretty intensive campaign with, and maybe even like team fights with,
Together, we are strong.
like when you fight world bosses and stuff like that.
The plans you recovered suggest that Stromgarde is their next target.
Yep.
We must
And I thought that I would maybe level up to 80. That's what I had in mind. Like, okay, so it's a catch up from 70. So I'll do this campaign in Arathi, and then I'll come out level 80 with some pretty decent level 80 gear, and then I can continue with the war within or midnight. That's what I thought, but this is yeah, that's not what it is, obviously. I guess it would be a little bit too easy as well if you would
We
get
cannot
all
let
of
the
that
world fall to darkness. Be careful who you
in
trust.
such a compact way.
Let honor guide your path.
But I think it could definitely be have been something more
Their forces.
uh, something more advanced, uh, like a decent campaign, and maybe some bosses or something. So it's definitely a lot more that could be done here, I think, with Arathi. Can I? Yeah, I'm not getting interrupted. See if I can. Wow, I'm taking a lot of damage here. I'm taking a lot of damage. That's not good. That's not good. I got crushed. Wasn't expecting that. Maybe these guys do a little bit more damage than I think. Oh, I should use that more. Blade Storm. I think I used to play Arms much more than Fury back in the days. So this is also a character I haven't played for a very long time. Probably last was around Wrath of the Lich King. That's how long I haven't played this character. Now we just need to slay some bozos here. We are at 20%, so we just need to get 100, and then I think there's one more boss, and that's basically it. So let's see. Anyone wants to fight this guy here? I think so. Let's try again. Yeah, we got some. There we go. Man, Blade Storm. Blade Storm feels good. %. We need some. No one is fighting that one. Alright, we're fighting more of these big dudes. Giving it all I got. Doesn't say much though, since I'm basically just tapping all my keyboard keys without any kind of awareness of what I'm doing, really. Whatever I can tap, I'll tap. There we go. Rush. But I got some kind of a basic insight of some of these abilities. Okay, that was the last one. Let's turn this one in. Oh, I keep forgetting. It's not over there. Wonder if I should jump in and I'll join him here. Blade Storm. There we go. 608 XP. 608. So we slay this last boss,
I will do what I can.
and then we're done.
Together,
Yeah, we get one level up basically. That's what he does. Oops. No, why am I going into defensive stance? Now this guy is pretty weak as well in comparison to the other. Too late, sorry. But they respawn within just a few seconds, so should be fine. We don't even have to fight ourselves in there, it's just everyone is frozen.
for Azeroth.
We cannot let the world fall to
I
darkness.
will return to Hammerfall to help with the
We
repairs.
return to Stormguard.
For Stromguard. We could all use a
So this is our quickest session of catch up for sure. This only took
The
us
way forward will not.
probably less than 10 minutes.
The Alliance will endure.
We'll turn this off,
Control your
the
power.
war within, and boom.
Hit and control
There we
your
go. Off to Valdrake. Okay, so that is the catch-up experience. Not the ketchup, but catch-up. And not so amazing, but I mean, it probably serves a function for those that are coming back to WoW and maybe want to get into Midnight, and they just need something basic to, you know, start with at whatever the level they are, I guess they are at. So I've done catch up on all three of my alts. Well, these are my two old mains, the warrior and the priest. This is the paladin I made during Mists of Pandaria remix and Calderillion the Druid Legion remix. But I really don't know what to do with the second druid. I try to keep it to one main character. A little too wild, what is this? Night Fae. Complete. Recruit to your covenant. What? Okay. I got... That is so weird. And I got a ton of stuff added to my appearance collection for some reason. From the Night Fae. I don't know why really, but sometimes, you know, stuff just happen when you log in. You get a lot of transmogs added to you for whatever reason, and other things I don't know why really, but feels good to be back. What is this outfit? Wow, this is something that I have never worn or created. I have no idea why I'm wearing this transmog. What is this? This is like a mixture of what? Item level 86. Wait, has there been like some kind of I actually don't know what's going on right now, because last time I checked we were at item level what, like 700 something? But now we're at item level 100 and here is 92, and this, what, why is the item level so low? PvP item level. I have no idea what's going on with the item level. And I have no idea what this gear is. And the transmog. Okay, that's weird. Why is the... let me see if general chat know. Why is the item levels so low all of a sudden? And transmogs, gear and transmogs. And I'm wearing gear or transmogs I never chose. Let's see if we can get anyone to reply. Stat squish. Okay. So, stat squish. I mean, I don't mind stat squish. It maybe makes it a little bit simpler. It actually feels good to keep the numbers down. I've never really liked when stats go wild to the millions, because actually higher stats or higher damage, it just increases the clutter on the screen, you know? If you would have gear, a massive stat squish, and maybe people would never do damage more than in the hundreds or thousands, then that would be a massive win, because you would get so much less clutters from all the numbers, all the damage and heal numbers popping up on the screen, especially in raids and stuff, but even PvP as well. So that would be a massive win if they've done that. Squish the stats, and you get like, instead of you have millions with six or seven figures, you're down to only 4 figures. That's like you're cutting in half the clutter on the numbers. So, a very smart move if that is what's going on. But let's see, what do we have here? Teaches you how to summon. Oh no. But yeah, so I have gear that I've never chosen to Where? Outfit 1. Wait, my transmogs are gone as well? Uh... Yeah, it looks like my transmogs are gone. Or my oh no, it's probably it's bugging out a bit. Well, I do have 2 sets here, but this one does not look like it should. This set does not look like this. I think it's bugging out or something. So we'll just leave it at that. What I would like to do actually is I would like to change the guild tab art. So I have a informal guild, Heart of Azeroth, on the Moon Guardian. And at one point I thought I could give enough time and effort to, you know, make that into an active guild, but so far I have not been able to return to the Veiled Market. I have not been able to
We do what we
I have not been able to give it the full effort. Let's go to Stormwind. Okay, so we got a stat squish. We got a massive update as well earlier. I saw, I think it was how many gigas, but I didn't download it all. I think it's the preparation for maybe the upcoming midnight release. I'm trying to... Okay, I can't. There we go. Wait, am I in the right area? Yeah. Okay. So, let's go and see if we can change our
Need help?
tab art pattern, because I don't really like it so much. So this is what I got now. Unfortunately, it's not clear enough. I wish you could enlarge on the... I can actually zoom in on myself though. Look, everything is off. The color of my hair is off. What is this? I have no idea what's going on with my character. But we gotta change the icon color to white. I think this is white. Is it? So it's... I'm basically trying to make it look just like a silvery tab art. Emblem saved.
Light bless you.
I think that looks a little bit better. Can't really see. But yeah, there's something off with my character. Like I said, this is a MOG I have never used, and this gear. I think my appearance is also off for some reason. I'm not looking like I should. let's go to the barber and see what's going on with my hair and whatnot. Oh no, my appearance is still the same. So it's this strange thing on my neck. I thought that was my hair. So that's why I thought there was something wrong with my character. All right, so I'm gonna take a break now, and because I still have the flu and I'm still pretty tired. But we had a good run with the catch up, just to see what that was about. And yeah, I mean, it was an okay experience, I guess. You get some gear and requires grow of the guardian talent. I've lost my restoration points here as well for some reason. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on here with my character, but we'll figure that out eventually. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this for now. I need a breather. I need to rest a little bit. I'm still a little bit weak and dizzy, and I might make some ginger tea or something and just sit back for a while. So I'll try to get on again soon whenever I can. My laptop screen is still broken, but it's not as bad as it was the first time, but it's far from ideal. My screen actually looks like an old color television. I have like horizontal lines from top to bottom, and then the whole screen is there's like a white screen on top of the normal texture and colors, so it looks like I'm looking at my laptop screen through an old television. That is what it looks like. So it's not a great, appearance, but it's playable, and fortunately this doesn't show on the stream. This is only me seeing this because the LCD is broken. So, but yeah, thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll try to get on again soon, and hopefully my condition will improve within a day or two. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.